I'm excited you're here today, man. I'm glad we're doing this.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time coming. We've been talking about this for about a year or so now.
Give or take.
Let's start doing something, right? And so we doing this. All right. Well,
Wake and had the coffee in us. And
we're good now. We got some coffee in us.
Knife hands are coming out.
You know what I heard? You can't do that no more. You can't knife hand anymore. Not even in the RECOIL, you can't knife hand anymore.
Bullshit.
That's what I heard.
All right, so.
All right.
Wonderful day. Wonderful day. Ain't stressed about nothing right now cause everything's straight. I'm feeling so grateful, thanking my makeup for this wonderful day. Ain't tripping on nothing right now cause everything's straight. I'm feeling so grateful, thanking my makeup for this wonderful day.
Hey guys, good freaking morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it is. I'm Sergeant G here, and guess who I got here to my left, maybe to your right? Fucking RECOIL from Disgruntled. You don't believe that shit? Go figure. What an honor to have this guy here with me, another disgruntled vet on the podcast, because this is what it's about, right? We're all just fucking disgruntled. Yeah. We're all disgruntled. We all got our crap that we
in our own ways
that we deal with. You know, I give him shit because you know where he's from, right? Air Force.
It's true. I did my time in the Air Force. That's fine. Get it out of the way now.
And you know, we always give him crap. You know, it's cool. But this is why we're here. We're here to just hang out, enjoy some time together. You know, after a long week, you're like, man, you don't believe the crap I've been through this week. This is nonsense, you know. And so we're here to hang out, just enjoy some time, talk about some things that have happened. When you see that shirt right there, you see what it says? Vet Fest 2020. I was freaking jealous as hell when I saw them pictures you started posting. I was like, man, this guy went to Vet Fest. I got 7 kids at home. I can't take him to Vet Fest, man. They go from 17 years to freaking, he's about to be 8 months old at the end of the month.
Oh, no kidding.
8 months old. So I got a 17-year-old all the way down to 8 months. 7 kids.
Wow.
And try to get a hotel room for all them kids.
Wow.
You know, when we travel, like when my son was born, he was born up in Miami, Oklahoma. Not Miami.
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 I know Miami.
Miami, Oklahoma. That's
I
like one of the most northern points of Oklahoma you can get to before you get into Missouri. You know?
It is. It is. Well,
and
one of the most populated.
Yeah, you don't believe it. But at the time, there were 6 of us, right? So there's 6 kids, and then me and my wife. So that makes us 8, right? And I got a one bedroom hotel room with 2 beds in it.
Oh no, no, forget that. I couldn't do it. No.
Yeah, we sit tight. We close together. We sit close together. That's when my youngest son was being born, and I'm just like, my gosh, dude, like to go to Vet Fest. You were telling me how much was a hotel room at Vet Fest?
Man, see, I could have got something cheaper, but like you were saying, you know, I went with 2 kids and we wanted a room to ourselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I got some good loving to make. I'm gonna feel like my old self again.
But no, I mean it wasn't bad. I mean for the week it cost us like $1,000, something like that. So traveling is expensive.
That fest is a week long?
No, it's only one day.
But you're setting up since you want the big dogs. You got to be there for a little while, don't you?
No, we took it as our family vacation.
Oh, okay.
Me and my wife have never actually taken the kids on a vacation. Actually, been on a vacation ourselves.
Right, of course, because it gets tough whenever. I mean, it's hard. I mean, right now we're doing date night in my truck in the driveway, dude.
Hey,
we're putting the kids down.
It works.
But you have to do it with your significant other. You have to be able to have some kind of moment there, because then you're gonna lose the flame. The flame's gonna burn out, and guess what? You're going to start being an asshole, you're going to be a dick, and you're going to be looking for some strange something else. Just saying. It's facts, dude. You know it's true. You know it's true. It's facts. It's just throwing it out there. It happens, dude. Yeah. I mean, I've got a buddy right now. He's a master on the Marine Corps, man. He did some shit, and I was like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Like, I've been there. I've done it. It sucks. It fucking hurt my marriage like a motherfucker. But my wife is still with me for whatever reason. I'm blessed beyond all measures. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed beyond all measures. But if you start finding the strange, you get screwed up, dude. They'll fuck your whole life up, dude. For 30 seconds of fun. So with Vet Fest, tell me what happened there. What kind of things happened at Vet Fest? Give some of us who didn't have an opportunity to go out there. What did we miss out in Vet Fest? Dude?
Oh, tons of stuff.
I bet.
But we'll let you know what happened. All right. So Vet Fest, our first one was back in 2019, and it really took off. They raised a lot of money for the organizations that we use, and it's used because of the very reasons that you just said. You know, sometimes people can't make rent, their utilities, stuff like that. We all know life happens, and sometimes people fall on hard times, and we, as a community, are there to help each other. And there's organizations such as the big ones that we use is 22 Until None.
Which is an awesome organization.
It is. And if you guys have not heard of 22 Until None, you guys need to check them out. Matter of fact, they have an app that you can download on your phone that has resources and stuff on there as well. That's one of the key tools that we use behind the scenes to help people. So Vet Fest came about in 2019, and it was a hit, and they were able to donate a lot of money. Vet Fest 2020 was even better.
I bet, because
it was.
After you get your kinks out the first run, then you know, okay, well, we can't do that. We need to do this. And you start freaking, what do they call it? The after actions report.
After actions report.
After actions report. What
Yes.
happened here? What can we do better? And how are we going to make it better for the next year?
Absolutely.
You know, which
And
is freaking awesome. Yeah.
we had a couple bands that played. Kelly Pippin, his band played. Forgive me because I forget the name of what it was. Sorry, Kelly. I love you.
Probably a drug.
But he played, and we actually had Sailor Jerry there too.
Oh,
they wrote
no shit.
the Hallelujah Veterans version.
No,
Yes,
man.
yeah, she played that night.
Oh,
So
geez.
she was there. We had vendors from all over. I mean, one in particular that I can remember is U.S. Veteran Woodworks. That guy, I'm telling you, if you haven't seen his stuff, you need to check him out.
No
because
shit.
he makes some of the most awesome art that I've ever seen when it comes to it. It's just stuff that I couldn't imagine
That's
people could
crazy,
do.
ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like the way that shit works out, you're just like, holy shit! Like,
Ah,
and that's the biggest thing, man. Is helping vets promote their businesses, promote those. I mean, hell, we got out. That's what I tell them. I said, when we were in, we were told when to do it, how to do it. You know, when, where, why, and how. You know, now you get out, you're like, what do I do?
yeah, I know I did.
I'm still like that. I'm like, what do you want me to do? What do you need me to do? The thing I'm gonna start doing is putting messages out there. Yo, you got a veteran business? Let me talk to me. We'll work something out. You know, for a tiny profit, I'll put you on the Stony Vet, and we'll put your ad out there and put your contact information. So if you're doing plaques, you're doing shirts, whatever, they try to help promote your business. You know, hopefully with this, I mean, I looked on here, you got over 600,000 followers, dude. Over 600,000. So I mean, even if I get 10%, dude, it's like, you know, I ain't good at math. Maybe like 6,000 or something. You know,
I don't know. Numbers have never been my strong point.
That's why I'm freaking jarhead. Look at that, jarhead. You know,
But yeah,
numbers.
man.
But you know, what I'm saying, but that's what it's about. It's helping promote the veterans. I mean, you said this guy does woodworking. What kind of woodworking is he doing?
Pretty much anything that you want, he can make. I saw a gun case that was actually on display at
No
Vet Fest.
shit.
I was drooling. I really was. I mean, if I could have figured out a way to pay for that thing and fit it in my SUV with all my luggage, it would have went home with me.
No
Like
shit.
that gun case was just immaculate,
Oh,
beautiful.
my gosh, I can only imagine this, man.
But at the end of it all, I mean, yeah, obviously there's going to be vendors and stuff at Vet Fest, and the cool thing is you know it's all veteran organizations or organizations that help veterans. So, I mean, we even had an organization there that trained service dogs and everything.
Oh no shit!
Yeah.
What organization is that? Train service dog. You remember? You don't remember shit.
I would have to look at
You have
who
to
was
look at your
there.
itinerary.
I would, because we had so
many
much
people.
going on.
I bet.
That,
How many people did you have come out? How many people showed up to the Vet Fest?
numbers? Yet again, I'd have
You'd look
to
at it and see.
look
I'm sure
because
it's probably some
you know.
substantial amount.
It was. It
Yeah.
was a great turnout.
Yeah.
So much, in fact, that we actually donated like $26,000 this year
That's freaking awesome, dude.
to the organizations. The other organization we donated to was the DV Farm. Which
I love that guy. DV6.
DV6. Yeah, he was out there in
Was
person. Yeah.
I saw him because I follow him too on Facebook. You know, I follow him because I've been following him forever. I mean, what he's doing. That was in New Jersey, right?
I think it's
New Jersey, New Hampshire.
New
One
Hampshire.
of them fucking
New
little
Hampshire.
small ass states. So one of those freaking small places out there that's all freaking political and tax you on everything you can imagine. Now, I've been following him for a while, and what he's doing is freaking outstanding. Like, what
Oh, yeah.
But
I
he's
mean-
telling you, he's like, dude, I need your help. Like,
He does a whole entire farm
Yeah.
for homeless veterans. I mean, this guy is really doing something
he's
to
doing
help
something
the
for
problem.
the community, to help the community out there. I mean, if you're in need, I mean, granted, it's all the way up northeast of the country. You know, you're just like, fuck, dude, that's far. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get up there. Well, that's something. That's like something that I'd love to do. I mean, we're in Oklahoma. I know you guys are fucking Oklahoma and shit. I'm right in the middle of the damn country, but it's better than California. I'm just saying.
I'd agree. At least we don't have the forest fires and
I
stuff.
got
We
that.
have the tornadoes, but we don't have to worry about forest
We
fires.
ain't got Psycho over there, you know. We ain't got Psycho getting hair done, you know, in the middle of a pandemic. But we won't go that way. We won't stay. I don't want to stare you guys away from us, but you know, I know there's a bunch of freaking political veterans, and you just get. That's not what it's about.
We can't be doing
It's
that.
it's not about that. It's about just coming together as a country, being an American. That's what I tell people. I say I'm an American. I'm not. You're left, you're right. I don't care. Keep that to yourself. Don't try to force feed me some nonsense. My thing is just being American. Take up for your country. Stand proud for what you believe in. I mean, this is the only country you can go around doing whatever the hell you want to do whenever you want to do it.
Absolutely.
I mean, you go to any other country, we've seen it. I mean, going to
Yeah.
Iraq, going to Afghanistan, you see it. Motherfuckers get shot for doing some of the stupid shit we do here. Simple, plain and simple.
Yeah.
You know, just being American. Be proud to be an American. That's what it comes down to, you know. I watched the Hodge twins. I don't know if you know the Hodge twins.
Mm-mm.
The Hodge twins, they twin brothers. They right wing like a motherfucker, but they said something good. It's like nobody's held accountable. Nobody's held accountable for their actions right now, and that's where our country's coming to. Is that it's true. Nobody's accountable for what's going on right now. You know, and it's sad to say that to see our country where it's going. It's gross. You know, with all the riots and this and that. You know, it sucks that's where it's at right now. But I mean, it's crazy. But I mean, like you did Vet Fest to bring us together, to help bring the veteran community together.
Absolutely.
You had the concerts, and you had just building the camaraderie again. What we lose when we get out of the military. I mean, that's the biggest thing. That's the one thing I struggle with. That's why I created the Stone Vet. Is that there's no camaraderie, dude. Like I can't go hang out with a civilian and let them know how I'm feeling. Like this is what I'm dealing with, dude. My PTSD kicked in this week, and it sucked. You know, I snapped on my kids, I snapped on my wife or my loved ones. You know.
And see, that's the good thing about our community, because we have resources for that.
Mm.
And I'm sure you've seen it posted on the page and everything. You know, if we ever have anybody that falls down that we like to call it the rabbit hole.
Mm.
Probably not politically correct, but
It's true.
we call it the rabbit hole because as somebody that does suffer with PTSD, you know that once you start having those thoughts, they just compound,
Mm.
and it's like you're just falling down that tunnel.
Yeah.
So
It's because it just keeps building up. Like
exactly.
My wife explained it the best. She's like, it's like a bucket of water. I said, when you get that, if you ever fill up a bucket of water, you know that one last drop could be too much, and the shit starts overflowing. It
Exactly.
starts overflowing and starts, you know.
Yeah. And so the cool thing that we can do is, you know, it's a place that, and I hope this is true for the underground, you know, people can feel comfortable, go in there and say, hey, I'm having a hard time. I need help.
No shit.
You know, and that's the big reason of what we do. Well, why we do what we do is because of that 22 a day.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that number is a real thing.
It is.
I
I
mean,
mean, it is. I mean, regardless of what they say, oh, it came out, it's not that big anymore. It's only 20 a day. Motherfucker, it's still 20 a day.
It's still
It's still a lot, regardless if it's 20 or 22. It don't matter. One is too much.
Yeah,
One's
one
too
is
much.
too much.
One's too much.
It's always, I've always said that. I mean, people want to talk about the numbers not being that big. That doesn't matter.
No.
One of my brothers or sisters that's having a hard time that just decides that now's the time, and one is too much. And it's hard for me to even comment on it because it's something that's so dear to me. It hurts us. I promise you that.
Yeah, I mean every day.
It does.
I hate. I mean, I know we all do it. I mean, like I said, you got over 600,000 followers. I mean, you get on there and you see it. Oh, so and so took their life last night. So and so took his life last night. So and so took their life last night. You're just like, fuck. Like, what was it? What was that phone? What was it that you couldn't pick up a phone and say, hey, dude? I mean, my goal with the Stone Vet. I mean, granted, we're in Oklahoma. I'd like to get Oklahoma established. I mean, There's veterans everywhere. You could be surprised. Some of the smallest little podunk towns, they got like 20 people in it. I guarantee there's at least one veteran in there.
At least.
You know, if not two.
Most of those small little towns.
That's where they come from. You know,
is
where they come from.
Yeah.
And so my goal is just to build a community around the veteran. You know, once this whole COVID thing passes, flu's over, hopefully by next spring, what I want to do with this, as a Stone Vet, we start doing like golfing tournaments, softball tournaments, to build the veteran community and go into small little counties in Oklahoma and say, hey, here we're doing a softball tournament, we're doing a horseshoe tournament, or whatever, you know, and find vendors that will come out and help support the cause, the veteran cause, you know, whether they bring their food trucks with them or, you know, beer wagons or whatever the hell the case may be, and to grow the community for at least one day.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And allow the veterans to know, hey, did you know these guys lived here? So a lot of times we don't know. We got other vets living close to us. I mean, like me, I'm lucky. I got one of my good buddies. He lives right down the street. Didn't know him, man. He lives about 3-4 miles away from me. You know, I mean, you ain't that far. I mean, you like 40 minutes away.
Give or take.
Well, I mean, it's close enough drive. We can meet in the city, do dinner or something to just shoot the shit. Like, dude, this week was a hard week, or today was a hard day, dude. Can we sit down and talk and bullshit for a minute? You know, and just be able to sit there and just talk with each other, just to be able to hang out and shit, you know. And so that's the biggest thing, is just growing the community around you, regardless of where you live.
Absolutely. And that was the big thing, like when, you know, we wanted to do this Vet Fest, is we wanted to grow that community. Mm-hmm. And of course, it's about raising funds to help veterans too, but it's that camaraderie, because like you were saying, it's just when you get out, you just lose all.
You lose it. You don't have it no more. You know, everybody starts living. I mean, granted, we all have our own lives. We're all dealing with our own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for us at Rafa 180, my wife we have to close the storefront because COVID hit us so damn bad. So we're having to close the storefront and transition everything to online sales. You know. And then the last store she was at, the dude just freaking suing us right now. And it's just like, fuck, dude. So I got to pay to get out of this store. I got to pay for that other store. And, you know, it's tough. It's just like, son of a bitch, dude. Like, where am I going to get this money to be able to pay all? Because everybody wants their money. But how am I supposed to bring money with COVID killing all these businesses? You know, it hurt us. It's hurting us, you know. But we're starting to pick back up a little bit. We're starting to increase our distribution and stuff like that. But, I mean, small businesses hurt. I mean, for veterans, they have small businesses that they actually started their small business when they got out, and they've been running with it, you know, doing their thing. But I mean, I'm sure they took a hit too with this whole COVID thing.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot did.
Know? But that's what we're supposed to be doing, is putting the names out there. Like, hey, dude, this guy's in freaking Indiana, this guy's in Maine, Florida, Idaho, Iowa, where the hell they're at. He does roofs, he does plumbing, he does this, he does that, you know. Hell, give him a call, dude. You ain't gonna have no better service. I mean, there are some vets out there who will screw you, but I mean, a lot of them won't, you know. No. A lot of them won't. You have the ones and twos that will screw you out of some shit, and you're just like, damn, dude. Like, just be upfront, dude. Just be honest. Like, no, I'm not gonna come to see you today. I'm not gonna do that with you today or whatever. Just be upfront, but. And it sucks, you know. But there are the onesies and twosies out there. They don't care. They're gonna step on your foot and just try to put out your fire. You know, you're just like, dude, okay. Don't talk to me then, dude. It's cool. Just stay over there. I don't need you. I don't need you in my circle. This is my circle. I don't need you in my circle. You know. And so, but I mean, that's what it's about. I mean, like you said, with Vet Fair, you were able to bring in some veteran businesses to be able to help promote them. I mean, granted, it's in Colorado, which would be fucking. That's a beautiful state, dude.
It was so beautiful.
Not bad, man. Because when was it at?
It was July 25th.
July, so it probably wasn't really that hot there either.
No, it was it was kind of cooler. Yeah. We say cooler because we come from here where it was hot as shit. It was like 112 degrees. You know, I was living it up in 80-degree temperatures. It was awesome. You know, my wife was like, "Oh, this is fabulous." You know, but
it makes it a lot nicer, a lot better. You know,
absolutely. And see, I mean, we have those events, and that's the good thing. But we also have that camaraderie on our pages.
Yeah.
And I say that because we got on the subject of the 22. Mm-hmm. Well, you guys that do follow Disgruntled Vets or in Disgruntled Underground, we see it happen. We do see somebody come across as a bid. And I say bid, it stands for battle and distress. and we see
Fucking
them
Air Force
reach
got
out.
acronyms for fucking everything.
That's actually
God,
an
man.
Army
Is it?
acronym. Thank you.
Army, Air Force. I deal with acronyms all day. That acronym looks just like that acronym. You know what I'm saying? That happened. That happened once. So we have a CAT team, which is Crisis Action Team. And this one girl, she said, "Well, I'm the CAT team member. I'm a Community Action Team." I said,
Oh wait, what?
"That's the same shit. You can't take that." Anyways, go on with the big. What is
So-
that just popped in my head?
So unfortunately, we're gonna see those come across sometimes.
How do you guys see that with something like, I mean, with that was as big as a following that you have?
Well,
Like, how does it alert you when something? Because I mean, you guys get comments, you have memes, you have so
We
much
have
shit on your
everything.
page on your page all day long, every day. There's
Well-
always somebody posting something. But how do you get alerted when somebody's like, "Yo, it's not looking good," and I think this thing be the time?
Well, there's several ways that it happens. So
Mhm.
we have an awesome community, and those guys really, really help us out.
Okay.
And I say guys and girls. I know you're out there. Sorry. But they really help us out. Like if they see something that we miss,
Mhm.
they'll let us know.
Oh,
they'll
okay.
come
so
and
the
message
community
us.
comes and message you.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
But we have a very, very dedicated team, and I couldn't be more prouder of these guys
Mhm.
than I am,
Yeah.
because they are on there day and night. And we monitor stuff just constantly because it's such a big epidemic.
Yeah, because I mean, it happens on a daily basis. I mean, it's gross. I mean, it sucks
does.
because you're just like, God damn, every day,
Yeah.
every damn day, it's something new. Somebody's like, it's tough. I mean, today's Sunday. Today's the worship day, the day of the Lord's day. However you want to see it, whatever your religion or faith is. But it's tough. I mean, it's Sunday. I mean, Sunday.
It is.
Sunday's a hard day.
But we have people on right now watching the page waiting for something to pop off. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just, it's how we do it.
And that's awesome. Okay.
And the beautiful thing is none of us are paid.
Yeah.
We don't get paid for any of this work that we do, but I can guarantee you, I mean, people are putting in 60,000 hours a year just by themselves,
Just by doing it.
just by getting on there and monitoring the page.
And that's the biggest thing, in the Stone Vet we got in my group. There was a lady on there, and she's like, "I don't have any money," and I was like, "It's not about money. It's about finding the resources that are out there wherever you live." I mean, because like I said, communities want to help veterans. They do, regardless how bad you think they are. I mean, there's somebody out there wanting to help vets. And I said, go out there and find out what resources are in your area. So when you come across a vet that's in need, like, hey, this church over here does something, they can help you. Or this organization over here, this business will help veterans if you're in need or something.
Yeah.
I say just find the resources that are out there for you that can help veterans. If that's what you want to do, if your passion is to help vets, find the resources that are there for them so they can get an understanding, so they know, hey, this is what's out here. This is what they can do for you.
Absolutely. And I mean, and that's what we do.
Yeah.
I mean, we will actually go and we speak to these people one-on-one,
Mhm.
and we'll find resources to help them. We can't always do everything for everybody,
Of course not. Yeah.
but I mean,
You
we can point you in the right direction,
Yeah.
or possibly find somebody that can.
Yeah.
And if it's just an ear that you need, we're there.
And that's the
I'm
biggest
all
thing.
day.
I think that's the biggest thing. If somebody I don't need you to say anything. I just need you to listen.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people that do. But for those select few that just feel like they can't take it anymore, and this is the cool thing too, is we actually have some trained crisis squad members.
Oh, okay, sweet.
And we also work with a group called WGY6, or We Got Your Six.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got to bring them on the team because that's what I say every time at the Stone Vet. We got your six,
And it's an actual group.
Actual group.
And that is a crisis response group. And with our bids that do, unfortunately, want to take their own life, that's we get them in touch with them.
Okay.
And they've got some other resources too that sometimes maybe somebody's just dealing with maybe substance abuse problems, or they have some
you
real
can tailor
other
it to
issues.
what they're dealing with.
Yeah.
Versus just tailor it towards whatever.
Yeah, and they've got actual subgroups and stuff.
Let's go to commercial break, and we'll be back after these messages from our sponsors at Rafa.
We would like to give a huge thanks to Rafa 180 for being a sponsor. Rafa 180 offers pure medicinal CBD. They walk alongside individuals to achieve a healthy lifestyle with options needed by each person. You can learn more about them on Facebook at Rafa CBD, their website www.rafa180.com, or email at rafacbd@gmail.com. They truly believe your journey matters.
All right. Welcome back, guys. I hope you like that commercial by Rafa 180. I'm so glad that we're able to have a sponsor like that. Hey, if you guys are interested in sponsoring the Stone Vet, definitely email me at the stonevet420@google@gmail.com. I'll have the links and everything listed. If you got a small business you're trying to get, you want to get some psych, some insight. Look, Recoil here, he's helping me get on his face. There's 600,000 of you sorry SOBs that follow this group. So, I mean, maybe I get some of you guys come over to Stone Vet and follow us, And so, but hey, like I said, veterans helping veterans. That's what we're supposed to be doing, And so
We Got Your Six is our crisis group, and like I was saying, they do have subgroups for people that are dealing with some issues and just need some like-minded people to talk to. So there's always that option as well. So that makes it a really awesome resource for us.
Absolutely. It definitely makes it an awesome resource to be able to just finding somebody to talk to, I think that's the biggest thing that we struggle with. I mean, like I said, I've been out since 2009, so it's 11 years now I've been out.
Yeah.
And just the things, I mean, when you get out, you're like, I'm going to do this on my own. I got this. I can do this shit on my own. I'm going to do it. Because that's what we're trained to do. Hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And then when it gets down to it, you're like, I can't do this. I need somebody to help me with this. I need somebody to be able to.
And there's no shame in that, guys. I mean,
no, not at all. Absolutely not.
None at all.
There's no shame in being able to reach out for help.
Absolutely.
That's the biggest thing. I think our pride gets the best of us, and we're just like, I'm too prideful. Being a fucking jarhead, we are prideful as hell. We're prideful as shit to be like, damn, dude, I don't need help. I can do this. I can do this. I can do it. Like I said, I got a top right now going through some shit right now, and
that's a big mistake that a lot of people make, just saying that I don't need help.
I don't need help. I'm too prideful.
If you need something, please reach out to us. I'd rather deal with a phone call at 3:00 in the morning to help you out than the alternative.
That's what I told him. I usually just silence my phone because I get so many freaking notifications of stupid shit that I sign up for whatever reason. But now I got my phone on vibrate because I told him he's in a dark place right now. I told him, I said, just text me or call me or something. I'll hear my phone vibrate. I don't wake the babies up. And I said, he's in a dark place right now. I was like, dude, you fucked up, man. I mean, you can't. I was like, I said, I'd rather listen to you, bitch, than listen to your obituary, dude. Listen to your eulogy about what you've done and what you've done and where you've been and stuff like that. I don't want to hear your eulogy, dude.
I promise you that.
That's the last thing I want to hear, your eulogy. I don't want to be able to fucking have a beer because you're not here with us no more.
Yeah.
I mean, that's any of you guys. That's the whole reason that I'm doing the Stone Vet is to be able to, hey, we got your six. Here at the Stone Vet, we got your six. That's why it's my tagline at the end of every episode. We got your six. Because if I can't help you, I'm going to find somebody that can help you. That's what I'm trying to do, is just to try to eliminate the 22 that we're losing every day,
Yeah.
And that's what we need to be doing is helping each other instead of stepping on each other's toes. Oh, I run this. This is my nonprofit. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And it's just like, I'm proud of you. Let's help each other out. Let's work together and help each other out, But to be able to assist each other, to help each other in our dark times.
Absolutely.
Hell, when we're on top and when we're at the bottom, we're here to help each other.
Yeah.
We all want to be up top. We all want to be up top. We all want to have 8 million followers. We want to bring in $800 million a year and call it good, right? But we need to help each other get there. We don't need to be stepping on each other's toes, I help promote you. You help promote me. I mean, not everybody's going to be into what I do. I mean, look at my shirt. It's a fucking cannabis leaf. Not a lot of people eat cannabis, but there's more people in the country that are towards it because it's natural healing. This is what helps me with my PTSD. It helps with my anxiety. It helps with my depression. It's made me a better father, a better husband, just a better person overall. People like being around me. I'm not a likable person, dude. But when I smoke a little bit of weed, I become a little more friendly, they say, more giggly, and I just enjoy myself,
You're
dude.
Definitely more giggly.
I like to enjoy myself. That's my comfortable, though. That's how I get comfortable. I'm not a drinker. I don't drink alcohol. I'm not then against you guys that do drink alcohol. I just don't do it. I hate waking up feeling shitty the next morning. I hate waking up feeling shitty the next morning, but I mean, well, that's on you. That is definitely. I mean, if that's what you prefer, your poison, then yeah, go for it, do it. But we talk natural healing. I mean, that's why my wife owns Raw for 180. It's all about natural healing. I mean, learning the natural alternatives that are out there versus the opioids the VA keeps pounding down our throats, dude. I mean,
Yeah, and man, I'll tell you, and that brings up a good point too. For those that do need an ear to listen to or need resources and stuff, we have people from every branch and all walks of life. I mean, we even have people that had issues with substance abuse, and I'm not afraid to say that that's me. I had a problem with opiates for a better part of 4 years, and I mean, whenever you can take 20, like I'm trying to think here.
Month supply, they give you 30-day supply.
Yeah, and you can take it and be out
10 days.
in
5 days.
2 weeks,
2 weeks, whatever.
But the real problem that I notice is when I could take 100 milligrams of that stuff, upwards of 120 milligrams, and wouldn't even notice a difference, and people just weren't the wiser. When you realized, and you realized that you had a problem, and then you go 4 years doing this, and then you forget a bunch of stuff in your life. I mean, I was on those pain pills when my son was born, and I don't remember a whole lot about it, and it hurts, but you got to come to terms with that at some point.
No shit, yeah.
So, I mean, if that's something you guys are dealing with, hey, come ask for me. You all know who I am. I'm RECOIL. Come ask for me.
And that's the biggest thing, you know what I'm saying? Us veterans, we suffer. And so some of y'all don't even realize that, hey, that's my brother. He went through this shit before.
Yeah.
He's done this before. I'm going to ask him. Let me ask him some questions. Let me see. Maybe he might have some resources to help me get through what I'm dealing with.
And I've got no problem talking to anybody that wants to talk about it. It took a long time. I wasn't open.
No, absolutely not. I mean,
like
I said, I've been out for 11 years now, and I'm just now starting to come to terms. Like,
we've got places like Give an Hour is another resource that we use. I mean, they've got vet centers around.
Yeah, there's resources.
Plenty of stuff out there, and by all means, message the page, and we'll point you somewhere.
It's the right direction, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I would rather do that and get woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning to talk to you.
To talk to you,
absolutely.
And figure out what you're going through.
That's why we do what we do, and like I was saying, I mean, none of our guys get paid. We do this because we love you guys. Right. And there's just
that's what it's about.
No other word for it. Somebody that'll sit there and put in 67,000 hours a year by themselves, unpaid.
We are our brother's keeper.
That's love.
We are our brother's keeper. This is what it's about, man. It's hanging out, enjoying our time together, having time together, and just be with each other, dude. I mean, the camaraderie. I mean, it gets lost. I mean, I'll sit here. I mean, last week I was here for 2.5 hours talking to a veteran that I ain't never met before, but we just talk. That's what we do. When we get together, we sit around and we talk. Why? Because, I mean, we're going through crap. I mean, RECOIL's got it rough right now, too. I mean, hell, we all have our own struggles that we deal with on a regular basis, dude. But if you ain't got somebody that lends you an ear to say, hey, dude, this is what I'm dealing with, and that sucks. I can't afford to go get me a cup of coffee right now. Or, I need food. I got to feed my kids. I ain't got no money. I got to go feed my kids. I got to try to figure out how to get some kind of income or whatever. I mean, we are our brother's keeper. I mean, when it comes down to it, plain and simple, we're supposed to take care of each other.
And so we're going to be doing a calendar. Some silky and dad bods. You know what I'm saying?
Dad bods, dude. I heard father figures.
Well, either that or we could call it vet bod, whichever way.
Hey, there you go. You can run with it.
I mean, we're going to run with it. So, awesome, the community was all about it, and
maybe we can work together.
If you're gonna
get some calendars out there, we could probably post them on. My wife's watching. Maybe we could put them on Rafa website, and we could do a charitable thing. Since you're a charity, since you're raising money,
we do have a charity. It's going to,
and we could probably put some calendars on Rafa 180 and get that going out there like that, so you can see. Are you in it?
I will be in it. I will be the month of October.
Mr. October. For 2021, Mr. October.
Yeah, I will be in the calendar.
A
lot of our other mods will be in it too. Chappie's gonna be in it. Delta's gonna be in it.
What's Chappie gonna be?
Oh man, I've
You
got
gotta give him a
so
cold
many
month.
things.
You gotta give him a cold month. Like
No,
December.
I can't remember what his month was. I really can't. But I've got everything in this chat, and I've got like everything wrote down. So like I'm working through trying to get everything set up. I'm actually working right now with our local haunted house. Is gonna possibly let me come out there to their haunted trail so I can try to do some pictures and stuff out there.
Oh, sweet.
So we're
For
gonna
October,
see.
Huh? For
Yeah.
next October, sweet.
We're gonna see if that'll actually pan out, but we'll see. I'm hoping they say yes.
You're gonna be a naked man walking around some silkies.
Oh yeah, it's
with
gonna
a
be
pumpkin.
it's gonna be full.
You gotta
of...
put the pumpkins. You gotta let the pumpkins sit out.
No, we ain't going that way with it.
That's awesome. Because, that's like I said. You're raising money. You're doing this. I mean, that's what I want to do. Be able to do even with the Stone Vet or whatever. However, we can work together so I can help push it as well. I mean, granted, you already got the followers. You got freaking hundreds of thousands of people following you. You're gonna do great. I mean, it's gonna be a great turnout. It's gonna, people are like, I gotta get this.
I was surprised that, like, it started out as a joke, and then the community was just like, yeah, we want to see that.
Do this.
And I was like,
because you're gonna post it because whenever we all have to go back to work. I mean, when we're not working from home anymore, we're gonna be posting this, and this summer's gonna go right on the freaking wall when people walk in. Like, what the hell?
And I mean, who knows? I mean, we might even take donations so we don't send you a calendar. I mean,
that could work too, right? Like, just keep your calendar. Here's the money.
But I mean, we want to try to work it that way too. Like, if you just want to donate to the cause that we're doing, but you don't want to have to look at me in a pair of short shorts, I mean, we can do that too. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that we got in the works right now that I think a bunch of people are going to be excited about.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's what it's about, though. It's helping the cause. I mean, right now, granted, you guys don't know where the money's going, but you know it's going to go to a good place.
It's going to an absolutely great cause, guys.
And you know how
really
Disgruntled is. Disgruntled. I mean, we threw Vet Fest. Come on, now, that's a massive event. That's a massive event. This guy don't know how many. He not a numbers guy. I don't know.
I'm definitely not.
I can tell you, there was thousands of people out there. There was thousands of people. I mean, you even had DV6 out there from Disgruntled Farms. Up there. I mean, he has a huge following too.
Oh, he does.
He's got a massive following with what he's doing as well.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's about, is just helping our community, allowing our community to keep growing and keep helping each other in the times of need, dude. I mean,
absolutely.
You guys are doing calendars. Yeah, it's all fun and games. It's all jokes, but you're helping a worthy cause. You're going to help an organization. Yeah. Veteran, you have a business. You veteran-owned, veteran-operated. Hell, even if your wife, she tolerates your crap. She's a veteran too, dude. I mean, like my wife said, she's more nuts than I am. I believe it, dude. She's crazy, dude. To tolerate me on a daily basis, she's freaking crazier than I am.
You know she's watching this.
Oh, absolutely. If you guys are interested, man, I'll definitely put you guys on the podcast. I'll put your ad out there. I'll put your logo out there, contact information, so people can reach out to you. Like I said, we're all over, all 50 states. Yeah, I think someone's in Puerto Rico. This is a great time. I mean, this is what it's about. It's hanging out, doing this, shooting the crap, enjoying our time together with each other. We all live our own lives, right? We all are going through our own struggles. But to be able to remember, you have to self-medicate. You have to take care of yourself. Find somebody that's willing to bend an ear, bend an ear for you. Hey, dude, what are you doing? What's going on? Like I said, instead of doing 22 push-ups a day, showing how I care about veterans, pick up the phone. See if you have any vets on your phone. I just started my Facebook page, and I've been reaching out to a bunch of vets that I used to serve with, a bunch of Marines I used to serve with.
Awesome.
And some of them might have their number, but I'll message. I'll go in there. I'll just go through there and say, how you doing today, man? Everything okay? You doing good today? I got one guy, he's going through a divorce right now. I'm like, holy shit. And this other guy I'm talking about, he's about to go through a divorce. I'm like, that's all you got to do is just reach out to, how you doing today? It's not hard to say.
No, it's not. And sometimes that's the biggest thing that people need, man.
Yeah,
it is.
That's what I teach my son. I said, if I don't teach you anything else in life, just be kind. Be kind to people. That's what's wrong with America, is that we're not nice to each other anymore. We're only worried about ourselves. We're only worried about taking care of ourselves. And we need to be worried about helping each other. Just be nice to each other. That's the biggest thing. It's not hard to be nice to people.
Yeah. It doesn't cost you anything to be nice or to even be humble. You know. There's people out there that have way more than what me and you are ever going to have.
Absolutely.
But just even if those people took a second and were just humble and really checked on you as a person. And that's all it would take.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Just be nice to each other. That's the biggest thing. Be kind. Just be kind, dude. It's not hard. It's not hard to be nice to somebody. You're not spending any money. You're not losing out on anything if you're just nice to people.
No.
You know?
And it doesn't cost anything to pick up that phone or send a text message.
Hey, man, I was thinking about you today. You know?
The alternative to it, if maybe that person needed that day. Maybe they needed somebody to check on them. It didn't cost you anything to send that message. But had you not have done it, what might have been the cost?
Yeah. Exactly.
You know?
I mean, that's the biggest thing, because you could be the last person. They could be at that point where all it's going to take is just, I'm going to pull the trigger. I'm going to freaking kick the chair out from underneath me. And just when you say, hey, man, I think about you today. How you doing? That could be the whole change of it.
It could be.
That could be the whole end of what he wanted to do. That could eliminate exactly what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And he could live another day, take another breath. I mean, we're blessed to be able to wake up. If you woke up today, you're blessed, Lord. And regardless of what your faith or religion, whatever it is, just be like, I'm blessed to be able to take another breath today. To be able to do this and be able to hang out, be able to go do whatever I need to do, deal with the chaos I'm dealing with right now, but you are able to take a breath and be like, okay, let's go and take this on. I mean, that's like they taught us in the military. Fucking stick your heels in and start moving. Get them toes in and let's start moving forward. Start going up that damn hill. It's gonna suck, but when you get over the top, you're gonna be like, I'm glad I did it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I went through with it, and glad I did what I needed to do, what I was supposed to do.
If you ever reach that point to where you feel like you can't keep moving forward, that's when you reach out to somebody like me, like him.
Vet, yeah, come over to the Stone
anywhere.
Vet. I got, I ain't as big as him, but like I said, I got a vet crisis line on there that I'm always pushing on there. They're out of Arkansas, close to us, and I know he's got his whole team. I mean, they've created their whole team for a reason to help us.
Yeah. Know? And we've got people in all sorts of states, all sorts.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, with that being said, guys, I mean, really, please, if you reach that point, reach out to us.
That's what we're here. We are our brother's keeper. Remember that. We are our brother's keeper, no matter what walk of life you came from. I don't care if you're black, brown, white, yellow, orange, whatever. It don't matter. We're all green. We're all green. It don't matter. We're all green. We got each other. We're supposed to be here. We're supposed to protect each other. This is what we're here for, is to help you, help with resources. I mean, like I said, I know this thing was it probably got all sad and mopey talking about this crap, but I mean, this is our passion. This is what we want to do. We're trying to help everybody. This is our passion, is to help veterans in need. Because, I mean, ain't nobody else going to help us. But this is what it's about, guys. It's about hanging out, shooting crap, regardless what day you watch this on. I'm posting on Friday, so if it's a Friday and you guys are just sitting around hanging out, bullshitting, trying to figure out what you're going to do for the weekend. That's why I do this here, so you guys know, hey, you are loved. We are here. You got anything else for me, man?
Just remember, guys, at the end of the day, we're here for each other.
Remember, at the Stone Vet, we got your six.
Hey, the intro is visual to your mind. Sit back, relax, and feel the vibe. I think about what I'm going through. I wouldn't be nothing without my guy. Gotta keep my eyes on the prize. I struggle and strive to survive. I'm just trying to make it. Gotta stay strong because these times so hard. And if you gon' stay loyal right now, I'm chilling with my squad. You see me protecting myself with this gap. You know it's hard to stay alive. Been taking for me for so long, but now I'm back. The claim was mine. I'm going to war for what I need. The soldiers overseas and camouflage. Ain't stressing about nothing right now cause everything's straight. I'm feeling so grateful. Thanking my makeup for this wonderful day. Ain't tripping on that right now cause everything's straight. I'm feeling so grateful, thanking my makeup for this wonderful day. Ain't worried about that right now cause everything's straight. I'm feeling so grateful, thanking my makeup for this wonderful day. Enjoying my life right now cause everything's straight. I'm feeling so grateful, thanking my makeup for this wonderful day. I handle my business, I'm back on the mission. I'm frequently creeping, I'm coming to get it. Shout out to the homies that hold it down with me. You see me, I'm thugging with all of my people. Gotta get it together, I'm trying to do better. Whatever I'm doing, I hope that I'm winning. I'ma get it on the grind. Better recognize that I ride for my digits on the grind. Better recognize that I ride for my digits. I stay to myself cause when I speak my mind, I'm misunderstood. Trying to stay positive, but it's too much negativity in the